Afternoon. I guess this is just for you silver guys, the silver squeeze team. Yeah, just had it's afternoon here, morning in to the Americans, and I guess evening to the Asians, because Asians like gold and silver was money in China, right? Yeah, just had a spot of lunch, two burgers. I had to cook myself. No takeout for me. Why eat frozen rubbish old meat from McDonald's and Burger King? So yeah, even I normally buy pretty good like beef burgers, like Angus, Prime, all that kind of stuff, right? But even like rubbish old burger meat on a good grill grate, which I got a rubbish old barbecue. It's just a tiny little thing, just not to take up too much space. But I got invested in really high grade aluminum grill grates, and it took a while to season. You know, they went from silver aluminum color and to now they're deep dark black and greased up, and they're all well a good seasoned, right? So yeah, even crappy old meat tastes really good. Uh, okay, where are we at? So yeah, while I was eating my burgers, I flipped on CNBC for a little while. Go 5 minutes. That's all I need, just to garner the mood. So I think I picked a good time to turn it on. There was Mohammed Arian or Arian. I don't know how you pronounce his name, how he would want you to say it, but Mohammed Arian was on there talking to Becky, that old money girl. She's old now, but she still looks good, don't you think? I think it's Becky, the blondie, kind of dirty blonde hair. Nice smile. Anyway, I digress. The money honeys on CNBC. What happened to the Australian one? There was one really super hot one. Oof. Anyway, um, Silver. No, Muhammad. Let's talk about Muhammad, not the one of the Prophet, but Muhammad Al Arian. And he was talking, well, I think he's been chatting about this for a while, but inflation and how hot it is. He was claiming it's around 3%. All right. 3% a year analyzed. I think I call for that. Yes, in one of my videos the other day. But that's like official figures, right? And you also mentioned the Fed is letting run it hot, and also I've also mentioned that as well. So they're planning on keeping that inflation for a few years, which means it's actually running like 6%, 5, 6, sorry, 5 or 6%, right? In reality, because they massage the numbers down. They don't want you to really know how much they are increasing your cost of living. And he was mentioning, wheat was going up, all the basic grain commodities and industrial commodities, and it's showing up in the producer price index. Obviously, if your inputs are going up, your PPI is going to go up, right? Why is he so, adored? Anyway, they've anointed him, so he goes on there all the times, talking about the same whole stuff. Anyway, inflation. He was chatting about, but he wasn't really like ringing the alarm bell. He wasn't telling the viewers, "You guys better like back yourself in," right? He was just like, "Yeah, it's like 3%, la la la." But yeah, it's higher than that. He knows it's higher, but you can't really when you're on national TV, you can't speak freely, can you? I mean, what he's doing for himself and his clients is not what he's talking about on TV. Because I don't know. Anyway, famed economist. Well, he's a fund manager, right? I guess. So you have to Google Mohammed Al Arian, see who works for what fund he's working for, and what his kind of positioning is. I knew he used to be Pimco, right? Pimco back in the day. Was it Bill Gross as well who ran that? Man, I'm getting old. Yeah, so inflation. and what he was watching, he did make an interesting point that the Fed is watching numbers that are lagging, right? Essentially, he didn't say lagging. He said, I forget his actual words, but he's basically looking at if your metric to determine how much money you're printing is what the Fed is watching, you're going to be late to the party, like always. Why don't they understand that? Anyway, so yeah, the Fed is running it hard. They seem to like running it hard, but you did mention if you want a long, sustainable COVID recovery, which is going to be what 5 to 78 years. So, um, the way he's described is what's obvious to everyone is that the Fed is going to be late again, right? He didn't. I'm getting his words into more normal English speak, right? So he basically said inflation's going to be hot for the rest of the decade. Fed's going to be late, because they're watching their measurements and their KPI, whatever key performance, whatever is lagging. Like it's obvious. Everyone knows that. Everyone with two brain cells can rub together knows that. So, what does it relate to silver? Well, like I said, industrial inputs are going higher. And commodities are going high. Grains, soft commodities, hard commodities. And you also mentioned the wages are going up. So when wages go up, that's when inflation really hits the fan. That's when the S hits the fan, right? When incomes start rising. Because when you give money to low-income people, they are naturally inclined to spend 100% of it, 120% of it even. They will run up their credit cards. If they know they got extra $1 an hour, $2 an hour, $3 an hour, whatever it is going to be for their wage increases. And I don't know if Biden's actually put a new higher basic income or minimum hourly rate. I don't know. I don't really follow what's happening in America anymore. Just so tired of USA. They make too much noise. Right. What we got on this? Flag, isn't it? Consolidating bull flag. So what? What's the low? 16? 11? 1164. 1164. The flagpole is 30. So $20. And you take that flag pole in the middle of the flag, that's 45. 45 indeed. Which takes us to our highs. Right? And it could be happening this year. Right? Because it goes vertical. Like crypto. It goes vertical when it wants to fly. And let's have a look. When was the silver futures contract? Yeah, I brought this up before. Look at $1.20. It did a basically, excuse me, well over 40x in a matter of 9 years, 8 years. 8 years. So look at this flagpole consolidation. It's doing the same thing, but up here. So this will take us back to 50, and you probably see a little pullback, little action here, and then launch again. Launch again to triple digit. Is anyone still doubting this is going to happen? Please leave a comment. I don't really follow many economists because they don't really help you make money. So, but the traders must be, because there's a meme now, or it's been floating around for a few months. Silversqueeze. So are the Reddit boys coming in? And if they are, we shall see. Should be the number one play. First Majestic. It's a beautiful pattern. It is really, really nice, and it's already broken. It broken out here. December, yeah. last year. It's already broken. It's already uh, pretty made. Yeah, yeah. Here we go. Basically, hit the high again, and so maybe 1 or 2 months, 3 or 4 months, and then explode. It's going to explode. Maybe it's already going to do it right now. Let's have a look at the weekly, daily, and hourly. And this changes. There we go. That's nicer, isn't it? Oh yeah. I like my indigo area. It gives you like a visual floor, and so it kind of makes you look up, right? Because we're in a hyperinflationary decade, as everyone is beginning to understand and talk about on TV. When they start talking about it on TV, you're kind of already late. Like this is proven. It's already up, what, 60%? It's already done 4 or 5x since the COVID crash. And so by the time they really highlight metals and the miners, they'll be up here $50, $60, right? Yeah, they always get you in there at the wrong time. So I'm here trying to be another voice to see you guys make profit. Because you're going to need it. You're going to need way more money this year. That's what hyperinflation does. And any money you saved up, as in fiat, is getting eaten away. As Michael Saylor said yesterday, it's not a few percent a year now. He said it's 1% a month. And so why would he bring up that number if he hadn't done the research on that? 1% a month. He must be talking about how much fiat got created last year, right? Which was in dollars. I think it was 30% of the total ever dollars were created in a matter of months. Oh boy, Trading View. Yeah, I'm having issues with my account. I see my reputation get wiped out to zero. Anybody from Trading View want to tell me why? They probably won't. Of course they won't. And also seeing the edited pics of the authors. Some guys only have like 5 or 6 ideas, right? And they're promoting them. Basically because they got images like cats and dogs on their charts. It's like, all right, is that what I need to do? Make little cartoons and stuff. Oh, Jesus Christ! I don't need this, but I do. I need help. Yeah, am I? Who knows? Anyway, 23. Basically, this pattern, this retrenchment pattern, that's going to give you an amplitude up here, right? 30, 40, $50. You know, and it could have happened this year. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Look, consolidation, it's going to pop again, 25. Then might, play around, but it might not. If silver starts going vertical, like it can, I've shown you now a few times, it does that. Bop, bop, bop. So when it has bear markets, it's a slow grind down. It causes so much pain and misery to the gold bugs and silver bugs. Look at this. This one's basically 4 years. Ugh, how much pain. So now now's your time to really push the accelerator down, right? Not so you get wrecked, but you need to maximize the bull season, right? I don't know how you're going to do it. Maybe get some leaps options for next year, a year out. So hold the silver stock AG, and maybe it has some leaps over here and collect. Make it rain on yourself. Make it rain on yourself. So we look at other silver stocks. See how they're doing. Okay, you see that? Flag pole. called a pole vault. SVM, PAS. This one's let's just mess around with the highs, right? Come and take out the highs. Flag pole, boom. What's this one? 11, 20. Oh, this one's gonna be huge. 50, $60. Why is this so mental? Let's do on the weekly. Oh, he's on the weekly. Flag pole launch, right? Is this all? It's all basic, right? And some people were like, "Oh yeah, it looks like a top, head, shoulder." I mean, play the head and shoulders if you want. See how that works out. All right, guys. Anyhow, reading precious smells. Reading precious smells. Yeah. Shoulder, large head. False breakout. This was last summer. This got people too excited and they crushed you guys down, right? But now we launch. I say but you know what I mean. This one's going to be a huge pattern. This is going to be a triple digit up here, right? Anywhere in this dollar sign, could be over here as well. Could be there. Could be up here. I don't know. But it's going to be exciting times for you guys. So glad. And I'm all in crypto, but how do I de-risk? Maybe silver bullion, right? I don't know. Possible. We shall see. The trouble is, like, where do I stick it now? If I buy bullion, that's the problem. I know you need to have a few coins and bars, but I'm pretty mobile. I can float around once COVID restrictions are lifted. So how many kilograms of silver do I want to carry around with me? That's the question. That's why crypto is this, right? The money is locked away on a public blockchain, and then you can just access it whenever you want. So that's the advantage of crypto. But again, you might be only able to invest in silver and gold stocks through your trading accounts or brokerage accounts or your 401k. So this will be your next best thing, right? All right, guys, that's 18 minutes. And thanks. Cheers. Bye-bye.